shock check at the end.
Okay.
Hold on.
Double 2.
Well, like the bright side, at least it's not 3. Anyway, welcome to the All Dyed Up Fibres podcast. I'm Diane.
And I'm Edith, and you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Ravelry, and our website, alldyedup.ca.
So, we're at my house today, again. So, we've got a few things that we have to do, so we're heading Kingston way, so we're at my house. So, welcome. And if you hear water running, fish tank. So,
And we have the light. See the light?
yeah, we have a big light. So, because this room is quite dark, and so anyway, paint's dark and everything's dark in this house. So, yeah.
So anyway, it's been a while.
It has been, and yeah, we've had a few trips and a few adventures, and so do you want to go there first?
Sure.
Okay.
We went to Rhinebeck. Diane put up that little video of our pictures and of what we saw there, and
It was our first time.
it was a lot of fun. It was good. We met a lot of. I always like the people, right? That's how I always say, oh, we met a lot of nice people, because that's always where I go with that. But yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
I was glad we went.
Yep. Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed the events. I knew there was a marketplace. I knew there was a lot of vendors and that kind of thing, but I didn't really realize or wasn't educated on all of the different things that are actually happening. Like, I didn't know there was an auction. I didn't know there was a sheep shawl competition.
Right.
I didn't know there would be the animals there that were there. All that. I didn't know the food. There was a tent that was all just food that you could go through with samples, and like I didn't know there was all that kind of thing either, and I enjoyed all that as much as I did the marketplace. So so yeah,
That was good.
Yeah, it was good, and the crowd management was really good to get in and that kind of thing too. You know, there was a lot of people there.
Yeah.
And we really didn't wait in lines.
No,
really.
we didn't. Whether it was just our timing or what it was,
Yeah.
I was told by accident if it was. But
Yeah.
no, we didn't wait in lines. No.
And on the Saturday, like, we had weekend passes, so on the Saturday, it was done like 5 o'clock, it was at 5:30 or something.
Yeah.
And we had left about 3:30 because we knew we were going back on Sunday. And we sat in traffic to get over the bridge. Oh, what, maybe, it's probably an hour.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
But people that left at 5 o'clock, like our cabin mates, they sat in traffic longer than we did. We were kind of ahead of the.
So that would be a tip.
That's a tip.
Depending on where you're staying, if you have to go over that bridge, you might want to think about when you're leaving.
Yeah.
But, and Sunday was no problem.
Oh, Sunday it was like, and too, like people had said to us, because we'd asked people that had been there before if they had recommendations or anything they would do, and they said if there is something that you really, really, really want to buy, purchase on Saturday. If there's something that you're like, oh, and you really want to shop, Sunday's your shopping day. The crowd was not nearly as.
You could get it. Yeah, it was much colder Sunday, so I think that sort of changed the dynamics a little bit. If it had been a beautiful, hot, sunny day, it might have.
No, the wind was cold. Cut right through you.
And so all in all, it was great. It was good. I'd recommend it.
Some beautiful sweaters walking around.
That was a fun part. To see the patterns that you see listed, or and then to actually see them knit up. And to see them knit up more than once, like in different colors and different personalized. That was, I think, that was a highlight for me.
Oh, I got laughing. There was a couple of people that they didn't have their projects done, and there was one lady walking around, and she had her sweater all done except for one sleeve, and she had it on with the knit needle shoved through the ball of yarn. And there was another lady had her hat to the crown, and
four
she had
needles.
it was on circular needles, and she had the ball of yarn stuck in with the hat. I thought that was pretty cute.
Yeah.
They were wearing their objects over finished or whips.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, and then we went to, I think it's Yarnet. Is that we had a trunk show in Yarnet November the 3rd, and that was a huge success. And we can't thank everybody enough for coming out to see us and supporting us and just hanging out that day and visiting and knitting, and it was a great day in a lot of different ways. And we had invited to Kathy's, our friend there, and Peter, our friends, for supper, and that was lovely. It was a nice touch to a great day. And they're great cooks and great hosts, and
awesome carrot cake.
Peter made carrot cake. So, and it was just a great day. Couldn't have went any better.
Yeah, it was a good day.
So we should talk about knitting, or is there something else we should talk about as far as the past?
I kind of thank you.
Oh yeah.
I kind of thank you. And here, I've had this for a little bit. I got a thank you card on the wall.
Oh, Diane didn't open it.
I didn't open it. I waited for you.
Isn't that nice?
Took everything I had not to.
I don't know if I should read this. I'll just see what it says first. Oh. Anyway, it's a thank you for something we did.
Darn it, Pearl.
Yeah, from Darn It Pearl. So check out Darn It Pearl.
You got better fingernails than me. I got terrible fingernails. Not you.
I don't know about that.
Oh no, I do.
No, I don't know if they're any better than mine. Mine are a little blue today.
Dyeing yarn.
Yeah, dyeing something. Yep. Put my hands in the pot when I shouldn't have.
Put your gloves on.
Put my gloves on. Oh. So this is what's in here.
Very nice.
Pretty lovely.
Yeah.
So let's say, who are they from? Hand painted. Koigu. Painter's Palette, Premium Merino.
Thank
pretty.
you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Woo, look at that. See that? Look at the lovelies.
Yeah.
Oh, well, the old gears are turning. What we're gonna do with these.
I think I got something.
And what a cute little dish. I'd say a dish, but I don't know. Isn't that cute?
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you so
very
much. Yay. Thank you.
Okay, I'm just going to set
What a
that.
lovely surprise.
It's a nice surprise. Okay, where do you want to go to? Do you have lots of works in progress?
No.
And you don't have works in progress, you just have a whole lot of finished objects? Okay.
I have one work in progress I brought with me. I have a few more at home of old things that I've never finished, but I just threw one in to show.
I have my sweater I've been working on.
Show us this sweater.
It's all in pieces.
Oh, I mean the other one. Sorry. Okay, works in progress.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
I'll just show you a little bit. I'll try not to boob you opening the forward shirt. Okay, this is just gonna be something else.
Can I help in any way? No?
Okay. I am knitting sleeves.
Okay.
And you're gonna go, oh my god, Diane. That's okay. I'm knitting sleeves 2 at a time.
Yeah, and every other row.
Then every other row. So I have a really big mess. But that's okay, we'll straighten it. So this is our sport weight yarn. So I have the back and the 2 fronts done on this sweater, and these are gonna be my sleeves.
Nice.
But I dyed this yarn, and I dyed it once. Let's see if I like these glasses. I dyed it once. Wasn't my favoriteest thing I've ever seen in the world. So I put it in a pot and just glazed it. I guess guess that's what they call it. And this is what I got, and so I'm okay with it now. And my pattern. Oh, Kathy, you'd be so proud.
Yeah, it's in the page protector.
So, this is my hand sketch book. This is the pattern. So, I really like this. It's got short rows in the back, so it comes down further in the back, and then it comes up to the front to the button band. It's a V-neck, and it's just a straight go. There's not a lot of pattern or. So
Great.
it's knit pretty quickly, actually, and yeah, I like it. I'm enjoying it. So.
And you said what weight it was. I just don't remember.
It's
sport.
It's our sport.
Sport weight, yeah.
And I got my buttons. They're not in here. They're in another bag. But anyway, I got the buttons at Rhinebeck. And cute story. The lady that I bought them from.
Can I get them? Do you know where they are?
I'm trying to boob everybody out.
More the top of your head.
When I bought them, I said to the lady, I said, like, I kind of need a receipt for these buttons. I said, because I'm Canadian, I have to take them across the border, and I don't want to get stopped and not have receipts and everything for how much we've taken back and that kind of thing. So anyway, on the bag she wrote a note. Dear Border Patrol, this nice lady bought these buttons for X number of dollars. Please don't give her a hard time. Yours truly, and she wrote the name of the company. I thought that's pretty funny.
That's cute.
Well, I wonder if I'm going to detain the nice lady that bought the buttons, but anyway.
We didn't have any problem. We hadn't spent enough.
No.
We hadn't spent enough to go near our limit.
Yeah, so I was working on that, and then this I'm going to start. I got this book, and I picked a sweater out. Everybody's sort of Canadian, sort of tin knits. I got this book, and I've got a sweater picked out. Actually, it's the one on the back. It's that one. So, this is a recipe for a sweater. So what I've done is, in this book, it explains to you how to steek the sweater. You knit sweater. When you knit the sweater, you put your extra stitches in it, and then you can steek it. Steeking is actually cutting your knitting, and you can make a pullover into a cardigan. So I thought, I could do that. I've never done it before, and kind of gives me a bit of anxiety as to think you're cutting knitting, but anyway. So I got thinking, I thought, you know what, YouTube is a marvelous thing. There's all kinds of tutorials. So I went upstairs to my stash, and anything that I've seen online said that you have to use something that's wool because it will stick to itself. Where acrylic yarn will slide, right? So I started last night at knitting a swatch. So I got color, cut the back, and I'm going to cut this. I'm going to follow the YouTube video that I saw, and I'm going to do everything it says to cut it before I knit the sweater, decide to cut the sweater. Because if you make this sweater into a cardigan, I don't know if it's either 5 or 7 stitches you put in right up the front.
Right.
Well,
so
if I'm not going to cut it, I don't want those stitches. If I'm going to cut it, I'll put them in, but I really didn't want to cut anything with it, actually.
Sure.
So I'm knitting the swatch. I'm going to follow the YouTube videos, and I'm going to see if I can cut that sweater.
Cool.
So that's the other thing I got. Then this I wanted to knit. This is at Fox Paws. When we were in Rhinebeck, we saw a lady wearing this skirt. It was beautiful. So anyway, I picked out some of our yarn, and this is the fabric. Yeah. So anyway, then I got online and I got snooping around, and I found a template. So I took the colors that I wanted and I colored it to see what it would look like.
That's a good idea.
Before I knit it, to see if there was anywhere that I wanted to move the colors. So yeah, so these are the colors that I chose. Yeah, so the gray is color 1, gray is 1, then the yellow, and then the green, and then the orangey, and then the purple, like that.
Nice.
So it will look like that.
That would be pretty.
So this is all of our yarn. So this is a tequila sunrise, dill pickles, goldenrod, and charcoal.
Very nice.
So that's what I'm going to do with that. And that's everything I've been working on.
There you go.
All done. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. So, where do you go next?
So what I'm knitting right now,
That's a beautiful bag.
I got this bag at Yarn Hips. I had seen them before and I had thought about it and I kind of budgeted for it and I bought it. But it's got a metal frame in here. So it's almost like it opens right up. So you can knit right out of it.
Right.
I just turned the zipper part down a little bit so it doesn't snag on anything. And I have a knitting
Like a ear bully thing.
Yeah. So this I got there at Yarn It. It's a one great big skein of 80% wool, 20% nylon. Looks made in Germany. And it's going to be this. It's just a big rectangle, and the way you sew it, you get just a little poncho-y thing that you can throw over. It's from Estelle. It's on their website. And the Gala poncho, it's called.
Is this the whole pattern on the back?
Yep.
Well, holy Toledo.
Uh-huh.
It's not even a quarter of a page.
Not even, because there's a diagram on how to sew it together. Yeah.
My kind of pattern.
Yeah, so that's what I've been puttering away at. I sort of, I don't know, I'm just kind of taking, I don't know.
Delusion mojo.
A little bit, yeah, I'm just sort of, anyway, but I love the bag. Not a cat person, but I love these colors. I shouldn't say I'm not a cat person. I'm not a cat person. I just don't have a lot of experience with cats. We weren't raised with
in
cats.
a house that were cat people.
And some of them make my eyes itch. So if I'm at your house and I pet the cat, then I just kind of quietly go wash my hands and come back and sit down, and usually I'm fine. But if I pet the cat and then touch my eyes, game on. So anyway, but I love the bags. So yeah, that's what I'm knitting on. I finished everything. Just see what I finished.
Keep going.
Okay, so I can't remember, and forgive me if this is a repeat, but I finished this sweater. I think I showed you the sweater, but I finished it. This was what I wore. This was my Rhinebeck sweater, and it doesn't have the pattern. It's the Throwback by Andrea Mallory. And there's the back. It's just a little bit better, and it didn't. The original doesn't have buttons, and I put buttons on mine. I got them at Knit Stitch Sew in Kingston. And what else? Oh, mine's a little longer. I made mine a little longer because I look just like a longer, cozier sweater. So funny story. I'm knitting along. I tore this out 4 times. Probably already told you that. Finally get it to where, and I'm trucking along, and I'm way down, like I'm almost to the ribbing part, and I just happen to pull my knitting up and go like this.
This is a top-down sweater.
Top-down sweater. Pull my knitting up, and I go like this. In the middle of the back, there's a hole, just a perfect circle. And what did I do? And I'm thinking, no, it's not a drop stitch. So I got looking at it, and what I had done, I had knit the loop between the stitches. Right?
Yeah, and
it makes a hole. And I was like not miles, but it felt like miles past it. So anyway, I just kept going, but what I did was I just stitched it closed. I can tell because I can feel it. And then I just stitched it closed and then sewed in my end. So there's a little spot in the back here that's got you can't even, I don't think the camera's even picking it up.
I probably took that better than I would have. I'd have been pissed.
Well, what was it going to do? It was there and I didn't want to rip it out.
I probably would have ripped. I'm terrible.
But lesson to myself, I don't look at my knitting. I don't look at it. Like I don't stop, hold it up, see how it's going. I just keep on and yeah, so I need to stop. I need to stop and look at it.
So my husband, Diane, he knit on knit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that was that.
Yeah, that's pretty too.
Now this was one. This is a pattern I picked up in Rhinebeck. It's from the Wooliers. Wooliers. Is that how you say that? Wooliers.
Wooliers.
Snow Cap Beanie by the Wooliers. And so if you bought the yarn, you could get a pattern. So I bought this yarn, and I made it. But it's toothy, like it should be. And I
Has
just
a nice little halo to it too.
yeah. So I like the blue one. They were all different. There were some that were like a bit more natural, but they put just a hint of blue in this one. So I liked it, and I loved the beanie. I put it on, and right away your head starts getting warm. It's like, yes. So I have to decide about to put a pom-pom on it or not, but once the snow flies, maybe I will, but for right now, maybe I won't. But anyway, so I like this, and the wool is, I don't think I brought the tag from the wool, but it's from the Wooliers. That's
Very nice.
it was there, so that. And then, while we were at Rhinebeck, you know me and kits, people.
Sucker for a kit, she is.
I love
you
a
have this
kit.
done already.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
That's why I lost my knitting. I'm tired. I'm taking a break. Maybe I don't know.
I feel the tired. I know what you're saying.
Yeah. So I saw this.
Oh,
Yeah.
somebody's home for lunch.
Oh, and so there's it's from Autumn House Farms, the 3-in-1 Sedona Canyon Wrap. So what I liked about it was this, the way they had this set up. So anyway, I talked to the lovely lady, and she was making kits at the time, so she let me pick my other color, so I picked this one. It's not quite as green as it's showing up there, it's a bit more turquoisey.
Yeah, it is.
So anyway, here it is. It is pretty.
It's very pretty.
Soft. It's long. So I blocked this, sorry.
You did?
I did. There it is.
Very nice.
So when it came, the kit came with buttons.
Hi.
Hi.
My husband's here for lunch.
Yeah, you better go. You gotta make it lunch.
He made his own lunch. He's quite capable.
You're not making lunch today?
No!
today?
How about her? You know where the fridge is.
You're fired.
2 feet in a heartbeat.
You're fired.
It's been 30 years. He can get over himself already.
First time in a day. So anyway, yeah, this is really soft. It's alpaca and a bit of cotton. So anyway, yeah. See, now it's showing greener there too, but it's really, there is quite a bit of turquoise in it. You didn't know. Anyway, so that I finished that. Yeah, I think that is it.
So you're finished?
I think so. Am I forgetting something? Do you
I
know?
don't know. Okay, I don't know if I showed these, but I finished these socks. I was working on them forever.
Yeah, I think we've seen them when you were working on them, but maybe not
Yeah.
finished. Yeah. Cozies.
They were nice. I wore them right back. Yeah, I did. And
Da, da, da.
da, da, da. The sweater is done. I've actually worn this a couple times. Okay, so here's the neck. It has a picot neck on it. That's what I decided to do. It goes all the way down. Picot bottom. And cables on the cuffs. Cables in the back. It is finished, done, blocked, been worn twice. Ta-da!
Yay.
Yeah, I was glad.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I like the yarn.
Yes, it's a cute sweater.
Yeah, I actually ordered the yarn for that strange brew
Mm-hmm.
sweater that I was going to steek. It's the same kind of yarn.
So what is it?
Oh, it's Cascade 220.
Oh, okay.
So, because I had, like I said, I had to have something that was sticky because I might cut it.
Right.
So that's all the knitting I have.
All the knitting.
Somebody's making his own lunch. Can you hear the dishes?
First time today.
first time today.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh dear.
Whatever.
Yeah, so we're going to be in Napanee on November the last Saturday of November. We're going to be at Lansing.
24th?
If y'all want to pop by, see
Yeah.
us.
And there's going to be some yarn going to Kingston to knit stitch
Yes.
sew
Yes.
today.
Today.
So if you're downtown
If you're looking
Kingston,
for us.
there'll be some yarn there. There's some yarn and yarnet, soft yarn and yarnet.
Yes, we left some sock yarn and yarn.
Purple sock and berry.
Yeah, but I just, yeah.
Colin J's.
Hmm.
I don't know. Anyway, there's going to be lots of things in the area for Christmas. They're lighting up the downtown in Napanee on the 16th, which is cool. This town will light up. Fun in town, and it happened to be where it's. I'll take a picture and show you. It's cool. The whole street is lit up with Christmas lights. So anyway, I think that's everything we've got until next time.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, take care and happy knitting. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for stopping by.